Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, May 11th, I believe. Tomorrow I am moving out of college permanently because I'm graduating. Today I'm going to start packing up, so I just wanted to kind of share that process with you guys and document it. I literally have nothing to do right now, which is so bizarre, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started packing early. I feel like I don't have that much to do, so we'll see. But stay tuned for more videos coming up because I'm going to do sort of a post-college, college cleanse where I'm going to do lots of kind of like self-care activities. I'm gonna do a lot of decluttering, organizing, cleaning, all that good stuff, digital declutter, so stay tuned for those videos, all right? But let's go ahead and start packing. My room is definitely not the cleanest right now, to say the least. It's been very cold, so I have a lot of sweatshirts out. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clean this up and pack it up. One of my roommates left already, so it is super empty without all of her stuff. Yeah, the couches no longer have blankets on them, TV's gone.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you,
So the first thing that I wanted to tackle was all of my techie school supply stuff. So they were all in my desk drawers and I just packed them up, throwing away and recycling things that I didn't need anymore. And I was just kind of putting it all into my backpack.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
I decided to tackle all of my beauty supplies next, at least the ones that I wasn't planning on using that night. There was a lot of this. Every single time I pack and unpack or move in and out, I just think about the fact that I just have way too many things. I really have too many things.
Something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk.
My tactic for packing was just to put as much stuff as possible into these boxes that I had underneath my bed. And then everything else I was going to put into IKEA bags.
Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious.
For all of my jewelry, I decided to just put everything that was out on display into my jewelry box, and I thought that would be the safest way to transport it, even though things still got a little bit tangled.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
This past week, the last week of college, has been quite a whirlwind. I had so many assignments due, and then they were all due, and that's it. Like, everything just came to a standstill.
Over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times.
Okay, time for all of the socks, PJs, and sort of little loungewear types of clothing. I also tried to stick as much of this as possible into the boxes, especially the socks, because they're so tiny they can kind of fit into all the little holes where nothing else would really fit. So I tried to do that to kind of
take up as little space as possible. Throughout this whole process, I tried to kind of stay sort of organized while packing so that unpacking would be easier, but as always, towards the end, it just turned into me just putting stuff wherever it fit. So for the kitchen, since I was still going to be cooking the rest of my meals that day and the next day, I wanted to make sure I still kept the things that I was planning on using, but I did have a lot of extras, and so I put those away at this point.
Never forget.
This past year at college, I cooked almost every single meal myself in my dorm. I didn't have a meal plan, and I really think that this was for the best because I ate way better food, both health-wise and taste-wise. I did go out maybe once a week, but for the most part, I did cook everything myself, and I think I also saved a lot of money because the meal plans are so expensive here at college.
No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. If you stay. If you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay till the sun goes up.
As I was packing, I was actually making myself some meals for like the next day so I could just put this stuff away. So I was kind of like meal prepping over here. I was making some spicy chickpea mash stuff.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone.
Okay, so I think I'm done for the day. I basically put away all of my PJs, like most of my beauty hair care stuff, and a lot of food items. I left a few things out because I might use them today or tomorrow. And also I didn't really do my closet today just because I'm gonna have so much time tomorrow that while I can do that today, I am gonna leave some for tomorrow so that I'm not entirely bored. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Today is day 2, it is move out day, so I have to finish packing up. I just picked up my cap and gown, finally. They're having some real problems with them this year. Yeah, Montclair has to get their stuff together. Pretty much all I have left is some kitchen stuff and basically my entire closet. And then I will be done packing, and of course I'm gonna have to like clean everything, wipe everything down, sweep, mop, all that good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
I finished packing up some of the beauty stuff that I wasn't gonna need anymore that day since I already did my skincare. And then I decided to tackle the kitchen for the same reason. So this was the hardest part, you guys, I think. I had so many kitchen things. I have way more kitchen things this year in my dorm than other than like clothing. So this took so long.
I have this project and it's taking forever to export, and I'm really scared that it's just not going to work because my computer is really struggling lately. It's a little old, I guess.
There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around.
And then I was tired, so it was time for a little lunch break. So this is the spicy chickpea stuff that I prepared before.
Somebody to love. Oh, na, 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 na.
These IKEA bags are a classic for moving in and out of college. I've seen other people use them. I've used these so much. They're awesome. Well, so I was just putting as much clothing as possible inside of these, just shoving everything in there, and then between all of my pieces of clothing, I would put in a couple of things that were kind of like fragile. It's just so funny watching myself struggle. Oh my gosh, throw pillows. I have so many, and a little too many actually. I would definitely not recommend having so many pillows. Like, while they're cozy, they always just took up way too much space, and also it was very hard to move them in and out of college.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real.
For my shoes, I had a lot of these plastic bags that I saved, so I just put all of my shoes into a separate plastic bag so that things wouldn't get dirty, and I just kind of put them on top of all of my clothes.
Start shaking all of the time when you're around me, but this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love.
I'm almost done packing. The only things I have left to do are the perishable foods in the fridge, which there aren't a lot of. I've been working really hard at that. My parents should be bringing another IKEA bag or two maybe, so hopefully some of the stuff that I have now, we can kind of put it all in one bag so it's just easier to carry. Now I'm going to work a little bit on actually tidying the place up, cleaning. There's definitely, everything needs a good wipe down, so let's go ahead and do that now.
Waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh.
A lot of people, when they ask about what it's like living with roommates, wonder how we figured out who cleans what. And honestly, my roommates and I didn't ever really get into a good cleaning routine this year. And that's probably because one of them was just never ever contributing with the cleaning, and the other two girls, we just don't like confrontation, so we kind of kept our mouth shut. But that's okay. Here I was just cleaning all of the spots that I had emptied out in the fridge, and just wherever I could, wherever there was space. Of course, this created so much mess, so I swept everything up a few times, in fact, because of all the crumbs that were coming out while I was moving everything.
Hold on, I don't want it to stop.
By the way, guys, this Bona mop thing is so cool. Like, Swiffers get dry really fast, but this was nice.
When everything goes wrong, I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, I know that it's difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to know that you'll always be on my mind, even in the hard times. I care about you. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head.
Goodbye. You were good to me, but you got gross.
Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more.
I took the decorations down last because it just made me so sad to be in like a really drab room, so I kind of just left this till the last moment. And ta-da! Everything is clean, everything is wiped down and emptied out of my belongings. I literally have so many things, like why? Oh, and we had to fill out this little form, so I just had to sign it.
I think I've finished packing, so I'm just waiting for my parents to arrive, and then we're just gonna have to somehow put this all in the car. But yeah, it's like my last hour at college. Kind of weird. Good morning, everyone. I just moved out of college. Last night I came back home, so today is going to be part 1 of my college cleanse extravaganza, post-college reset kind of situation. So I think today the plan is to
stay tuned for my next videos to see my unpacking and getting my life together part of this journey. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye.
How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how